3 women are smiling in front of you, but behind your back, they are working with a man who once loved you. What they're planning can ruin your reputation. You are about to be exposed to the darkest secret. God says, your soul has been too pure to notice the shadows right next to your light. You smiled with them, broke bread with them, trusted their laughter, but they are not who they pretend to be. Behind that friendly gaze, their hands are already busy building a trap meant just for you. There are 3 women. They surround you with compliments, share their secrets, talk about healing, and whisper support into your ears. But when you walk away, their voices change. You felt it once. Something didn't sit right after that dinner, after that casual meeting, after that sudden gift. Your body recognized the tension your heart kept ignoring. But now, their smiles are sharper than blades. One of them carries your personal photo in her phone, zoomed in and cropped in a way that only means manipulation. The other holds onto a piece of voice recording, ready to slice it into fragments that twist your words. And the third, she's the bridge between the two and a man who once swore he would die for you. He loved you. That much was true. But when love turned into obsession, and obsession met betrayal, he became someone else. Someone who would now rather destroy what he once cherished than see it bloom elsewhere. Together, the 4 of them meet. Not in dark alleys, but in clean spaces that hide dirty plans. They exchange glances and devices, USB drives, screenshots, clips taken from moments you didn't know were being watched. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They're planning something big. Not small gossip, not playground rumors, but something designed to make you doubt your identity, to make others think you're not the person you fought so hard to become. God says, silence will not protect you now, but awareness, preparation, and divine timing will. You were not meant to be destroyed, but this storm is meant to show you who's loyal when the lights go out. The women will try to laugh with you again soon. Their smiles will be brighter, their embrace warmer, their words carefully chosen. But one of them is slipping. She's tired of pretending. The guilt is beginning to rot her from within. She may not confess, but she will hesitate, and her hesitation will save you. If you notice her looking away quickly, if her hands tremble when you talk about someone from your past, if she changes topics when you mention your name being used in anything sensitive, watch her. She's cracking. Type Amen to get blessing 544. The man in their circle still watches you from afar. You might have noticed an unknown account watching your stories. That's him. He doesn't comment. He doesn't like anything. But he doesn't miss a moment. He asked one of the women to test you. She brought up your ex in casual conversation to see how you would react. You didn't say much, and that worried them. Now they're digging deeper. They're speaking to people you haven't talked to in years, trying to connect your name with shadows that no longer belong to you. They want to reinvent your past so your present starts to collapse. They're waiting for a specific day, a birthday, an event, a public moment when you will be distracted and vulnerable. That's when they plan to move. One of them has already made contact with a gossip page. She's using a fake name and an old image of you from 4 years ago. The post is ready, the caption is cruel, and the intention is to tarnish. Type Amen to get blessing 291. They know your strength. That's why they're doing it this way, indirect, layered, manipulative. You're not someone they can confront and defeat, so they're hoping to attack your character when you're not in the room. You've always had people envy your power to stay kind even when betrayed. You've chosen to forgive in private, and that scares those who can't be forgiven. They see your healing as a threat. God says, their plan might be secret, but your protection is louder. What they forget is that the truth has a pulse. It moves, breathes, and eventually finds its way to the surface. Lies, no matter how pretty, always crack. And one of the devices they're using to record conversations is about to malfunction. What they think is a clear voice recording will sound distorted and unclear. It will raise doubt instead of confidence. This will cause the gossip page to hesitate. And that hesitation will buy you just enough time. Type Amen to get blessing 717, but don't wait in fear. Prepare. Begin to keep your digital space clean. Check old passwords, clear conversations with anyone who now moves suspiciously, and store your most precious memories offline. One of the women has a boyfriend who is not comfortable with what she's doing. He's about to be the crack in their plan. He will screenshot a message and send it to someone neutral, and that someone will alert you. You'll know it's real because the message will have a detail only someone from your childhood could know. It may be a nickname, a place, or a photo of an old journal entry you forgot about. It will sting, but it will awaken your strength. You're going to feel a shift in energy soon, as if something dark is being lifted. That's not an illusion. That's divine intervention. God says, some betrayals are allowed to be revealed slowly so that the lesson roots deeply. This pain you're about to witness will not destroy you. It will graduate you. Type Amen to get blessing 881. You'll remember the day they first entered your life. The smiles that felt too perfect, the gestures that came too fast. Now, those memories will replay, but this time, you'll see the warnings you missed. Don't blame yourself. You were chosen to walk this fire because only you could emerge with gold. Others would have collapsed. But you? You will shine brighter because of this. Soon, someone close to you will mention the name of the man you once loved. Don't react. Just listen. The universe is sending that moment as confirmation. Because he still talks about you. Not with love, but with obsession. And he's trying to use the illusion of betrayal to feel powerful again. God says, stay alert and stay calm. The snakes that slither in the dark always fear the one who walks in light without flinching. You are not walking into a trap, you're walking through the fire with armor. Type Amen to get blessing 999. One woman is worried about the camera they used. It was planted during a celebration. It captured moments they intend to twist, but they didn't realize it also recorded their plotting in a reflection. The mirror saved you. What they meant to use against you may become the very thing that proves your innocence. You'll be called upon soon. Maybe not by the women directly, but someone will invite you into a room, a chat, or a call where you'll sense tension. Don't decline. That's your battlefield. You don't need to fight. Just show up with truth. The enemy wants you to panic, to run, to doubt yourself. But truth doesn't sweat. And you carry a presence that makes liars tremble. One of them will break during that moment. Her lips will tremble. Her hands will twist. Her voice will crack when asked a direct detail. Type Amen to get blessing 414. The exposure will not be clean. It will be chaotic. Because when their web begins to burn, they will start to turn on each other. You will watch them implode. Friendships shattered. Allegiances broken. Their unity will dissolve in front of you, and you won't need to say a word. And you'll walk away, not as a victim, but as a warrior who survived a silent war. This chapter of your life will become a reminder that angels sometimes let darkness speak so truth can echo louder. The screenshots, audio clips, and videos they tried to use will eventually be used in your favor. Proof of your dignity, not your downfall. God says, you don't need revenge. You just need truth. And truth is your loudest sword. Type Amen to get blessing 655. You might feel tired now, emotionally exhausted, spiritually drained. But that's the final symptom before divine justice lands. Rest when you need to. Hydrate. Breathe deep, but never shrink. Your glow is rising again, and it will attract both blessings and enemies. But now you will know how to see the difference. The game they're playing will soon end. But your elevation? It's only beginning. Remember, there's a difference between exposure and destruction. You are being revealed, not ruined. You are being reintroduced, not replaced. This storm was never meant to end you. It was designed to reveal what could never walk with you into your future. Type Amen to get blessing 323. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Their laughter still rings in your ears, but now it sounds different. You can't unsee what was revealed. You can't unknow what your spirit whispered to you in moments of silence. They thought they were clever. They underestimated the strength of your silence. But now, your silence has turned into wisdom. You no longer need to warn them. Your shift will say it all. You won't react, because you've outgrown their level. In their meetings, doubt is growing. One of them is questioning how far this should go. She wasn't ready to see how cruel it would turn. The man you once loved is growing impatient. He thought this would be quick. But your resilience has become his greatest frustration. Type Amen to get blessing 811. He sees now that you're not just strong, you're protected. Doors that should have closed on you have stayed open. And people who should have walked away suddenly feel drawn back toward you with guilt. You are being elevated silently, while they prepare to throw dirt. Your name is being polished in places they will never reach. The gossip post was scheduled, but it never posted. A tech error? A power outage? No, it was divine delay. That delay created doubt in the woman who submitted it. She wondered, what if this backfires? Her fear became your shield. And now? They've begun erasing the evidence. But too late, screenshots were already taken by someone loyal to you. Type Amen to get blessing 504. You will be handed those screenshots in a discreet way, possibly printed and slipped under your door, or emailed from a temporary account. No message, just evidence. The words you will read will burn, but they will also empower. Because the truth is the last piece you needed to finally release the burden of trust. You'll feel heavy after reading it, but that heaviness is necessary. It's breaking old soul ties. You're shedding not just people, but past versions of yourself. There's a spiritual shift happening within you. You are not who you were 6 months ago. And this exposure? It's not happening to you, it's happening for you. God says, this exposure is your invitation to exit every fake connection that was dimming your flame. Type Amen to get blessing 612. There will be a message sent to a group chat you're not a part of. They'll mock your appearance, your love life, even your past. But one of the women, she will screenshot it. She doesn't know why, but her conscience is whispering. And soon, she will send it to someone in your circle who has been silently watching everything unfold. That person will show you. And you'll see it all, the names, the words, the time. Your hands may tremble, but your spirit will feel free. Because now, you will know who's who. You will stop loving illusions. You will stop trusting out of habit. The greatest blessing sometimes comes wrapped in betrayal. Type Amen to get blessing 999. The exposure will trigger a series of endings. Phone numbers will be blocked. Messages will go unanswered. Invitations will be declined. They will notice your distance and panic. They will try to reconnect. But it will be too late. Your new boundaries are not a punishment, they're a graduation. You're moving into a chapter that cannot be infiltrated by betrayal. Expect one of them to suddenly apologize. But watch the timing. It won't come from remorse. It will come from fear. Because someone from their circle has started questioning them. And when lies lose followers, they lose power. Type Amen to get blessing 707. You will begin noticing strangers standing up for you, defending your name in rooms you've never entered. That's divine restoration. You don't have to campaign for your character. The truth you live will speak louder than the lies they spread. The man who once loved you will feel the weight of what he's caused. Not because you punished him, but because he lost the chance to stand beside you in your rise. And this time, your rise will be louder than their plot. Not loud in noise, but loud in grace, in recognition, in divine favor. Expect unexpected blessings, invitations, recognition. Someone powerful is watching how you handle this storm, and they are impressed. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Your strength in silence is not unnoticed. Heaven has kept a record. The times you wanted to scream, but instead you prayed. The moments you wanted revenge, but chose growth. The energy around you is shifting. Your light is becoming too bright for those who built comfort in your shadows. You will no longer be a safe space for betrayers. You will no longer be available for manipulation. You will no longer carry burdens that are not yours. There's a woman coming forward. She may not confess everything, but what she does reveal will be enough to end the illusion. She will say just enough for the puzzle to make sense. And once it does, you won't cry. You'll nod. Because your soul already knew. Type Amen to get blessing 828. You are about to walk into a room where your presence alone will shift everything. Your silence will make them tremble. Your smile will confuse them. Your peace will expose their chaos. This is not just exposure, it is an exodus. An exodus from drama, from old pain, from fake support systems. One of the three women will try to distance herself from the others soon. She will start posting about healing, about truth, about peace. Don't be fooled. She's covering her guilt with false enlightenment. But it won't work. You've awakened now. You see through energy. God says, you are not losing anyone. You are being rescued from the ones who were never real. Type Amen to get blessing 909. Your spirit will soon feel lighter. Like chains falling off. Like fog lifting. That's the energy of deception losing grip on you. Every smear they attempted will be reversed. Their effort to tarnish you will highlight your strength. Their whispers will become your spotlight. Let them watch. Let them speak. Let them wonder why their plans failed. Because the same God who let you hear the laughter behind your back will now let you witness the silence. That follows truth. This battle wasn't just about people. It was about you finally outgrowing every version of you that accepted crumbs. Now, you rise. Fully. Loudly. Unapologetically. Type Amen to get blessing 30. There is a knock coming, not just a physical one, but a spiritual one. It's an arrival of truth that can't be delayed any longer. It is the hour where hidden agendas fall flat and masks slip. The three women once smiled to disarm you. Now their smiles will become their own shackles. Because smiling through a lie does not cancel the truth. They're running out of time. Their little circle of whispers is leaking from all corners. They underestimated the divine, thinking that what's hidden cannot be interrupted. God says, when evil rises in numbers, heaven multiplies protection. Type Amen to get blessing 404. The man they're working with. He's not sleeping well anymore. His eyes are red. His heart is restless. He's starting to feel the cold shadow of what he's done. His love turned bitter, then that bitterness birthed jealousy. Jealousy demanded destruction, but destruction is now turning inward. He wanted your world to collapse. Instead, his foundation is cracking. He will reach out soon. Maybe through a burner number. Maybe through an anonymous tip. But it will happen. And when it does, do not reply. You don't need to reopen the door you already locked. Your peace does not owe him an answer. Type Amen to get blessing 522. The three women will also begin to separate. Betrayers rarely stay united when the heat begins to rise. One will turn on the other. One will try to escape. One will beg for forgiveness. Watch carefully. Not with judgment, but with clarity. This is the moment you were being prepared for. They thought you were naive. They thought your silence meant submission. But now, your silence has become your sword. There's a phone about to be seized, whether spiritually or physically. That phone contains the truth in videos, messages, and recordings. It was meant to destroy, but will now become evidence. God says, your enemies left fingerprints on every weapon they forged. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You will not only survive this, you will rise through this. You're being positioned for something bigger, something public, something blessed. And this scandal they wanted to start? It will become your stage. The same people who doubted you will speak your name with new respect. The same ones who questioned your intentions will admire your grace. Let the storm pass. Don't chase it. Don't explain. Don't correct every lie. Your calmness during chaos is confusing them. Your glow during the setup is blinding them. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Soon, your story will be shared by others, but this time with admiration. Someone is about to stand on your behalf. A powerful person. A voice that shakes silence. You don't know them yet, but they've been watching how you carry your pain with dignity. They see how you choose love even when faced with betrayal, and they're ready to act. An opportunity is coming that was being blocked by the spiritual filth of these three women's gossip. But now that the blockage is being removed, you will see favor pour like rain. This opportunity will place you on a platform they can't reach. It will silence rumors and uplift your name. Type Amen to get blessing 616. You were supposed to be broken by this. That was their goal. But instead, you'll become more unshakable. The spiritual realm has already tilted in your favor. Angels are rebalancing what was unfair. Every lie told is now gathering weight and collapsing under its own falsehood. You'll start seeing signs everywhere. Numbers, dreams, random phrases that align with your spirit. Those are not coincidences. Those are confirmations. Expect an unexpected gift. A call. A check. A door. It won't be random. It's a divine compensation for your silent suffering. God says, nothing stolen from you will remain in their hands. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The darkness they sent toward you will boomerang. Slowly, then suddenly. Their mocking voice notes. Someone will leak them. Their manipulated screenshots will be exposed as fake. Their private chat. Someone will forward it out of guilt. And you? You will never need to raise your voice. Your strength is your silence. Your elevation will speak. Their shame will come in waves. They'll try to act like it was a misunderstanding. But truth has no confusion. And your healing has no room for rewinding. Type Amen to get blessing 737. You will dream about the betrayal again. But this time, you'll wake up with no pain. That's the final release. When it no longer hurts, it no longer holds you. The man they colluded with will see your face again, on a screen, on a billboard, in a room where your name is honored. And he will know, he lost the light that loved him. You were never the villain. You were the target of envy dressed in laughter. Their plot required your kindness to stay asleep. But now you're fully awake. You see clearly. You move wisely. And most of all, you're unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The new chapter ahead of you is golden. Real support. Genuine love. True peace. No masks. No double faces. No hidden cameras. No traps. You will trust again, but with discernment. You will love again, but with boundaries. You will rise again, but higher. A new connection is coming. Pure, honest, gentle. This person is not like the man from your past. He is sent, not stumbled upon. He will look at you not as a conquest, but as a miracle. God says, this was your final test before elevation. Type Amen to get blessing 525. You're about to be invited to a place where none of your enemies can enter. Their energy will no longer find access to you. You'll walk into that place as someone different, wiser, stronger, unshakable. They thought their betrayal would break you, but you're walking out of this fire crowned in victory. Let them regret. Let them spiral. Let them explain. You don't need to explain your healing. You just need to keep walking. You were chosen for this. That's why it happened to you. But now it's happening for you. Type Amen to get blessing 311. And if they still try, if one more lie is thrown, if one more shadow reaches out, the divine will handle it before it reaches your doorstep. You no longer have to fight in the natural. You are surrounded by spiritual fire. Every step you take now echoes with justice. Every breath you breathe is clearing out poison. This isn't just your comeback. This is your divine rebirth. Your enemies will wish they had remained silent. Because you are no longer the person they plotted against. You are the one they cannot stop. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20.